pig. That'll do. All right. I think it is time to begin the things. Welcome, everybody. Let's get this shifted over a little bit. Get ready to start here. Get it out of the way. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing? I'm back here on another Monday mission. This is going to be very interesting. Have our old friend, the Nyx, one of the most underused frames in the game, but
If I may
it's
say,
UnMeta'd
Monkey,
Monday.
your chosen warframe suits you.
Gosh,
Ha.
so loud, Ordis. It is UnMeta'd Mondays. We were going to do archetype frame because the goal was to kind of peel away how things were played and look at the original goal of DE when they were designing these frames. Kind of pay homage, but also to see if we can maybe decipher an extra nugget of wisdom based on how they were perceiving these things being used. I mean, they did have a goal. Hold on, my microphone is falling, and I need to clip it to a thing. Oh, yeah, see, I have my microphone usually clipped to my desk via a twist tie that had a cable in it recently, and now I gotta twist it. Ah, there we go. Microphone clip. Go. Okay, so we're gonna be doing um, UnMeta'd Mondays now instead of archetype because of obvious reasons in Warframe. But really, I think it's a better name for the thing that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to understand what it is that was intended and see if I can't find a way to um, maybe play it without all of the ways that us players have broken it. Like we all when we're playing this game, we're trying to find ways to squeak out that extra whatever we're trying to do. But a lot of times, what that means is when you have a idea in mind of what you want to do, you end up going to the best frame for the job, which occasionally is, it means leaving frames like the Nyx and other frames out of common use. It's not a tool in the common tool belt these days. Like back in the day, like my parents' and grandparents' generation, most people knew how to fix a toilet. Most people these days don't know how to fix a toilet. It's magic. Call a plumber or whatever. Usually, the people with the greatest need find the best solutions. One of those ways that translates to this game is, we know what the content of the game is. So when we build a frame, we tend to build it to dominate our adversary, to tackle the adversary the best way we know how. And that's why you see a lot of people with brute force tactics, and it will get you somewhere when you have good mods and, a good team that lets you wreck things. But sometimes control frames like the humble Knicks here just get underappreciated by most folks, not understanding the power that is the Knicks. Or there's lots of frames that don't get used. That's the whole point. Like the meta is the meta game, the min maxing of this, that, or the other to choose something that does this one thing really well, and that's fun and that's fine. We all play our game our own way. I do that. Like I've got a farming Saren that we'll get to eventually, and she's I mean you cannot convince me of anything else. She is the baddest bitch in the game. I'm gonna start saving screenshots to support that because I just love her so much, and I don't ever want somebody to argue that she's the best. Love it. I'll fight for that one. Um, but when it comes to the other frames here, we've got things that don't get used. Everybody's played a Saren at least at some point. Everybody loves the Saren. You see them all the time. Remember the time back in the day, some of the older players, where the um, Ember was the meta. World on fire, all the things. You had the Banshee. You max range it and you put on that one augment, and that's how you farm. Max range, some familiar locations. It's the Saren, you used to be able to throw your spores onto your molt, and as you destroyed them, it spread your damagey bits everywhere. They changed all that, and they refocused the talents of some of these frames, most frames now, to be more synergistic between their powers. I felt like it was a real shame that they stripped that away because it was a very powerful way to grind. I mean, I get it. But again, that's the meta. That's the players have broken this thing so intensely to suit their purposes. You don't end up with um, the original intent of, or like the original vision, the original hope, like that warm fuzzy teddy bear dream that the devs had when they were envisioning these frames. Like, oh, it'd be so awesome, blah 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 blah. Well, let me hold your beer. Go play with it. So, Nix, let's go have some fun. This is. Oh, let's just make sure that the fits are all. Let's see. I've got a corrosive build here, right? This is just electric. That's. Was it that one? Trying to think of what it was. I had it here. Do I have other fits for this? There's that one. Yeah, these are all like that crit chance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doesn't look like a lot of damage. But wait, it's like popcorns. Alright, so I've got the electricity. I thought I just had a toxic bit in here. Status I don't really care about, so we're just gonna go. Oh, can I do that? I can do that. Bam, corrosive. Doesn't look like much. I understand. Don't you worry. We've got critical damage. We've got explodey death, and this is funnest one of the funnest weapons in the game. I swear. Heavy caliber. We're slowing it down quite a bit, but oh no, this isn't the slowdown one. This is just damage and accuracy. But actually, we don't care because we're literally going to be charging our enemies with a mage frame. How crazy is that? Um, it's not that crazy. This is a pretty awesome frame. You'll usually see me with these bad Jannies on the side. Love these weapons. Digital extremes. Love you. Hence, I'm guessing that's to get the decks. Yeah, I'm guessing. And then the Xena Star. I'm just gonna protect something, and then I'm gonna run around it, and I'm just gonna mess with everybody who comes near. I don't know, my cryo tube, whoever it is. Yeah, you'll see. So I haven't looked at what other appearances I have for the little girl here. Um, oh, isn't that adorable? I do like that helmet. I really don't like that helmet. But this is like mind freak show. Let's go dangle people and shoot them with popcorn makers. Let's just go check the old things here. Oh, no. Alright. No, no, no. Wrong button. Oh, no, no, no. Still the wrong button. Hey, there's the right button. Let's just make sure. Oh, I haven't seen the old helmet in ages. Let's just take a look. I'm probably not going to keep him. Oh, yeah. Oh, format and things. Alright. Love you, Mr. Helmet, sir, but I'm gonna change you out. I could just do the carrier. Or I could have Jeeves, who looks like a helmet. Aw, Jeeves. That's a well-built friend of mine. Alright. There's that. There's also... Oh, yeah, Animal Instinct. That is a new thing. Oh, it won't fit anymore. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to form a... Oh, sorry, Jeeves. You're gonna have to get another forma. Jezbo, no, Honk, meh. Santa's Little Helper is usually my go-to. Santa's Little Helper always digs up extra energy for me. This is also a frickin' horse. I don't know if you can see the size of this beastie. This has gotta be in like the top maybe 10 or 15% size-wise. Hey, where'd you go? Come back here. Just need to give you some patterns. Oh, who's a good horse? Yes, you are. I was talking about you. Alright, let's do that. But, seriously, dude, we're gonna... You take the day off. I think I just want a vacuum. I tend to run... I mean, I know they're really trying to make the Doodly Bears a little bit more useful, but like vacuum is the single most useful thing in the game, and when you are playing a mage frame with a limited tank, this one is built just a little bit better. This one is meant to spam, and every time I spam, I get extra energy. So long as I keep moving and keep spamming my powers, I should end up with a pretty solid bit of overshield and stuff. Like I think oops, I shouldn't have double clicked that. I think even my carrier has the little meta beam on it, so I should be okay so long as. Oh, didn't even occur to me to check that. Oh no, not the right one. All right, let's just wait for. Let's see what we got here. We got an Ember and an Equinox, so I don't really need to do anything. All right, let's just do the things. Popcorns. Ooh. I love the popcorns. Why aren't they taking care of these dudes? You guys are being bad AoE damage dealers. How can you not be killing all of the things? Well, I'm sure they'll be fine. I'll keep everybody safe. I have
Let's go on the
a shield
offensive.
beam. Pew! Have some shields. Popcorns. They keep spawning, but I can keep spamming. Oh, I love the Amprex. Such a good weapon. Don't ever play the Amprex without that frickin' explodey thing. There's nothing better than playing like a Nidus or who's the Frenchman? The Vauban. It's party. Yeah, don't ever not put the explodey bits on the Amprex. It's just too much fun. It's not fair how much fun it is. It's too much. When you're just dealing AoE damage to all the friends of all of the things you shoot, like the Vauban and the Nidus make this probably the most dangerous weapon in the game. I do like my punch through Sancti Tigris. Generally for those things, it's a crit machine and it's just a lot of single point damage and a lot of multi shot. It does the job of taking out a whole cluster that's stuck around your little void mass for the Vauban or the whatchamacallit. Did he just run away from me? Oh, love it. Oh my god. Just having all the fun here. Why is that door open? Very nice indeed. Let's see here. These guys ought to be... Oh no, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. You kiddos and your crazy ideas. How are you guys not... How do you get away with being so bad? How can you be in a super damage frame and have that much MR? Sorry, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. Not here to judge. I mean, that's like my favorite thing in the world to do when people do their job badly, but, you know. Oh! Pew pew! They shouldn't be so bad. Oh, sorry. Was trying to do something, and then the game, there. There. And have some popcorn! And you have some popcorn! I'll get that. I mean, if I'm gonna be the main damage dealer here, you know I'm gonna get it. Give me popcorn. Give me popcorn. Yep. Loving it. Alright, Mr. Nix. Get on with your bad self. Do what you do. Get her a good charge so she pops. Make sure we're getting everybody new here. The idea was a control frame, right? So we need a little bit of survivability. We need a lot of range. We're not really dealing damage to people. We don't really care. We've got to let our damage dealing buddies do their job with as little hindrance as possible. Like I can only imagine that a frame with these kinds of powers, they'd be like, "Nah, you better have friends, dude." um, you could do some very fun things with a long duration, like a long duration build with this one. That's just great for mission, like soloing, for doing your fun things. Oh man, I frickin' love this weapon! Hey, Mr. Knox. Yeah. Oh, is that the other Knox? No. Yeah, don't use the Amprex ammo up for the
Extraction is
single
ready,
shot shooting.
unless and
Oh,
alarm
come on,
planning.
Care Crab. No. Oh, it's the host. I'm splitting then. Give him time to bounce. Yeah.
That's the last
Care
of
Crab
them.
doesn't want to be
Objective
here
is
anymore.
secure.
Alright, let's
Let's
see
go
how
get
he
it.
did. Let's see how he did. It always boggles my mind. It always boggles my mind when frames that aren't meant to be damage dealer frames are dealing the most damage. It says very little about the frames and more about the players, and I'm hoping that means that these are just a bunch of kids having some fun. There's always things to learn in this game. I learn new things all the time. Don't ever stop learning things because it doesn't make you uncool, it makes you better. That's how I end up with all the damage when I'm not doing the damage frames. We've got a good combination here. We've got a solid combination of making the mob stand still for a few seconds with the powers, and then we've got a mob control weapon here that just puts paid to any cluster. You've got the Xenostar, which kicks out that little disc of doom, which is great for doing protections. This is an excellent protective frame. I am a big fan of defense missions for, this is a farming game after all. You're going to be constantly upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. You need tons and tons and tons of resources, which means tons and tons and tons of repetitions on levels. So you end up picking your favorites. You'll like this one or that one more than others. Best freaking weapons in the game. Mm, yeah.
Operator, you have remembered well.
Where was I?
Everything
Was
went
that
wrong just
Helene or
then.
was that Hydron? Where was I just now? That was only here. So what are we looking at? 20. Yeah. So we'll go to this one's going to be a little bit harder. It's not going to be a whole lot harder. Let's see what we can do. Meanwhile, let me check the chat stream. Okay. All right. I want that thing on the ground. Thank you. I can has. I have. You know what? I bet the last time that I played this particular frame was pre-Focus 2.0. That's how long it's probably been. Because I don't. Let's see. I should have stopped and done that before I jumped into this mission here. Where is it? I mean, it takes care of the problems, right? I mean, that's. Pew pew. All right. So now that we're here, let's see what we have. We have Limbo that's going to make everyone's life difficult because most people don't have light. Maybe he'll be great with it. I mean, I don't know about this Redeemer Prime, but he's got the shotgun thing going. That's what he's got. Okay. Oh, I'm getting beat up. And then the Gara, which is possibly my least favorite frame in the game. Oh, just it solves so many problems. It's so good. You just don't have the same kind of problems when you have a popcorn machine. Man, get back here. Have some popcorns. I didn't even check how I have my Xenostar built. It's been a while since that too. I just remember finally getting the right Riven after all that frickin' time. And popcorn. Mm-hmm. There we go. Alright, let's just double check here. So, leveling up a Gara. Alright, so right now the Gara's not annoying. Valkyr is always welcome. Love a good Valkyr. Garthanax. That's funny. Gorthanax. Let's see here. We got. Okay. Alright. Go have fun with your friends. Oh, love it. Mm-hmm. This is what a good strategy does for you. Having a good, cohesive build on a good control frame. Love it. Now, it does have a tendency to burn through the ammo, so do swap out weapons occasionally. Last thing you need. Aww.
Extraction is ready.
Let's give Omer a go. Oh, come on. Sergeant Hag, USNC. Alright, Double Dog.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Dang, that's still happening. I mean, it's not supposed to happen. The thing doesn't have very much strength. Literally a control frame. I don't know what these fellas are getting into, but it ain't awesome control frames, apparently. Ooh. I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome.
And bite. The day is won, not with a strike to the heart,
Magnus Bach.
but 100 cuts about it.
I mean, that's juicy. Other than that, I don't know that any of this really appeals to me. Exilus, obviously. I mean, I like palettes and stuff, but I've ran a cat almost never. Even when I run a Korra, I run a dog with me. Yes, I know it has a cat that comes with it, but that's how much I, like I'm not willing to get on the cat wagon. This sounds fun. Because this mod allows you to not have uh, um, like all the mod space dropped onto your Broncos just to get a slightly bigger magazine because they're what are they like 4 shots, something like that? It's ridiculous. I mean, like they're great weapons, but you just kneecapped me from wanting to really pimp them out if you aren't even gonna let me like put a couple shots in. I don't know. Anyways, it looks like fun. That seems like a fun one to get. Toncorp. Oh, that's cool. Actual point damage. See, that's really what I need right there, but I'm never gonna get here. This is so far away. That shit is beautiful, though. I have seen this. I love this. I mean, isn't this what this frame needs? Come on now. Come on. Isn't that what this frame needs? Gotta get there. Never gonna get there. Seriously. I don't know how long this is going, but all right, let's just take a peek. Let's see if there's any kind of like actual trouble we can get into here. Augmented enemy shields. All right. I really hate the corpus though. Psh, let's give it a shot, right? I mean, gotta be able to handle something other than baby frame. Oh, my little. All right. Alright, it's a little hairy. It's a little hairy. But I could dig it. You stay up here and have some fun. Let's get everybody into the party. Everybody. Have fun. I command you. Yeah, not quite powerful enough here, huh? Well, that one, though. Yeah, Amprex is the wrong weapon for these guys. It just takes too long, and there's too much at stake here. There's, like, no room for error, and people are gonna be very, very upset if you screw up their sortie run for the day. I'm just a mage frame. You guys do the damage.
We've got signals singing the same song as our victim. Careful now. Cephalites. Time to smash some glass. They're tough, but no glass is unbreakable.
Says it's got a 40% buff reduction, which is pretty good. I can be okay with that. Gotta keep up appearances here. Alright. Where is he? Let's just deal with this right now, shall we? How'd you get all the way back here? Also, I'm just not... Where... Okay. Where are the dudes? This is a sortie. There might be good treasures. No. Alright. Are we just waiting on one dude? I think we're waiting on a dude. Oh, there we go. Yeah, somebody had to... Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, they did this on purpose. DEU, clever dogs. They gave us these kinds of missions to really force us to the different locations in these. God, they're so freaking beautiful. I don't think there's anybody spawning in here. Why is that? A helicopter land in here? What's the deal with that? Oh, that scared me for a sec. We're gonna do this a different way. Yep. Let's just watch our energy here, and let's watch our energy. Wait for... Oh, see? I thought there'd be a lot more showing up for this party. Alright, alright. Yep, see? I need to remember, this isn't necessarily that kind of frame. Shooty, shooty. Shooty, shooty, shooty. Shooty, shooty, shooty. No, arg! I got such ham fingers. Where are people? Why are there things happening that I can hear but not see? I was on that level. Weird. Also, let's get back to the dude. Man, everybody's popping their bits out today. Bits. They're specters. That's what I was looking for. Specters. Oh, that was a good guy. There's the bad guy. Don't ever let those guys get away with shit. Yeah. this. Yeah, they're commenting how brutal this is. If everybody would leave that stupid room, they might, you know, come to us where it's a little more reasonable. Alright, I mean, he's well hidden. Let's just keep him out of this room. Appears there's no spawning here. See, what I really need is some energy here, but... There we go. Get off the bottom rack. Oh, who's that? Ah, hell. Somebody better get to him. All the bullets. I just used all the bullets. There are no more. Where is he? Yeah, this is taking a lot longer than normal. 0 energy. Let's go fix that real quick. First of all, always forget I can use plates. Used to be a lot more necessary, and I finally got to the point where I was actually making crap tons of them. Just decided it was a really poor use of materials. Here, let's... We're just gonna do that. Just to keep them occupied. Huh. How are people not... Just wait for him. That'll do. Nice. Hmm. There we go. Make sure everybody's doing it right here. Here, let me take a quick sec to peek here. No, no, okay. So, this is straight up control frame, right? There's literally nothing else to this frame. Hey, hey, hey. Mess with my friends. Come on, elite crew, man. Make some popcorns with your friends. Ooh, I see a thing I want. Ought to help. Oh, they're just picking on each other. That's beautiful. Such friendship. Oh. Let's just double check on our guy. He looks okay. I don't see any weird stuff happening here. I never can tell. Alright. I wonder how accurate they are. I wonder if there's some kind of like DE release that says, "Oh yeah, it's like this." Dear God.
Done here. The
About time,
extraction
huh?
team will take over from here. I can
Oh,
evacuate.
I got that one. That's that one rapier that I really loved for a while there. Can't remember what it's called now. Destreza. Oh, mode from Destreza. Yeah, seriously, was that literally just the first phase? How did a freaking Mesa and a Revenant not wipe the floor with that joint? Let's leave the squad for one. I don't want to. Oh no. No, no. Good. The Revenant was on his game. Umbra. I don't know what the Umbra did there. And then the Mesa, I would have thought would have had the most energy. So this guy knew. This guy knew what he was doing. It was a good job. That was good. That was good. Yeah, all right. It does help when you have somebody debuffing everybody for the party. Nobody loves the Nyx. Poor Nyx. You look so awesome. How come nobody loves you? Alright, looks like we are towards the end of our stream here, so let's just wrap up. So, Amprex, not on the sortie. You need something with a little bit more impulse damage. You need that kick. Shotguns are always good. There's a lot of guys there, so grenade launchers would be ideal. Lens would be ideal. Um, might be a better choice for the sorties, but this is more of the general build of max control, very little protection. Like, if everybody's fighting everybody, then you should just be like invisibly walking through the crowd of people going nuts, right? I mean, the tank should be your craziness, your madness. Love it. Love it. Alright, these up because anytime you need something to go down, I mean, you saw it. These are the worst possible weapons to be using. These are puncture weapons with heat and fire. Yes, these are the worst weapons to be using against high level Corpus, and it still managed to do the job. Zeniths aren't meh. The damage wasn't amazing, but I've got other weapons that are more than happy to chew people up. I mean, it's alright. I'm 5200. It's not terrible damage. It's doing good damage, but it's mostly elemental. I have this mostly tailored for the AoE because the whole idea is if everyone is going crazy and fighting each other, and you just pop an AoE there, you know, that or damage over time, I guess. Is that an AoE DOT? Dear Lord. But yeah, so just let it nuke areas while people are wandering around aimlessly looking for someone to shoot. It's great. This is a very fun weapon for the Nyx. And obviously I had to put the Gonga sword frame on it, or the skin, because what's more fun than Jesus? I mean, like seriously, like the handle and the hilt is the size of my whole frame. This guy, let's just go ahead and get changed right now. This is what damage? Yeah, this is for damage frames. This isn't for sweet little control frames. Probably Xeneric is the one that I want. I want to never run out of energy. That was kind of an extreme case. It went on and on and on, but you know, if you don't have Trinity in the party or something like that, or somebody, or oh, excuse me, some kind of thing. You know, plates are okay. I try to steer away from plates. especially when you're new, just listen to me. Stop investing in plates. Start building efficiency builds. If you like using your powers like me and you want to spam things, get yourself an efficiency build so that you can spam things. This one takes very little. Maybe we'll do a stream at some point that's going to be. We're going to do a stream that's going to be farming corrupted mods, which is what these goodies are. These ones that have a bonus that's big, but a penalty. And it makes you really think about what combinations you want, because you don't want to just plug them all in because they'll be canceling each other out. You'll see that this is a frame that doesn't deal a lot of damage. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, like I'm already stripping 40% of their defenses when I debuff them. That's fine. It even slows them down a little bit. I don't really care about the speed of slowing them down. If I had a massive strength build, this would be hilarious. It'd be badass, but don't care. Mind control, I care about. Making a distraction. Making lots of distractions. And this one isn't going to be the star of the show when you have lots of damage dealers. This is your, oh, you just realized that everyone on your survival mission has abandoned you and you are in the spawn room while everyone is shooting. There's nowhere to go. Boop. Take a breath. Yeah. So yeah, that about wraps it up for this guy here. Let's just get a good screenshot. I am always posting these when I'm done with the streams. At least I'm starting to. So we've been through a handful of these frames. I can't believe it's already been that many weeks. Well, excuse me. Sorry, I'm gonna get out of your face in a minute. I can't believe it's already been a handful of weeks. Like we've already got a bunch of frames done. So let's get this shot done here. Don't really care about what people are saying about the things. There we go. All right. So I'm going to be putting this onto my Twitters at exostratagems. Right? Yeah. I'm trying to remember what format I was doing this in. So yes, Exoteric Stratagems is going to be doing, or Exo Stratagems. I'm going to be posting these. We'll have video released on YouTube. That's just like this channel name, Exoteric Stratagems. So if you wanna pause that and get the pictures now, you can do that. You can go over to the Twitters and you can check it out there, and you can go to YouTube's. I'm still working on getting the rest of the YouTube stuff set up. I've still got no plans in the immediate future to get the Discord completed because I have next to zero people who are caring about me doing this, but I'm trying to get resources out there because, I love watching what other people are doing. I hope, maybe somebody will catch one of my streams and be like, oh, hey, that guy's weird and angry. But, hey, good frame. So, like, cool, right? Yeah. So we will get out of here. Um, yeah, nothing really special about this one here. So let's just do the things here. There's that one. Yeah, I think that'll do it. So check us out on the other platforms. I'm usually on the Twitters, checking things once or twice a day, and I will start putting like, opening splash pages and fun things to go on here to make it look prettier. But really, the goal is to try and get some good resources into players' hands. Because I remember when I was low MR, it's tough out there in the Space Ninja world, and sometimes you just really suck and you can't figure out why it is that you're just sucking so bad. Well, arm yourself with some information. Go out there, find what other people are doing, check out how people are min-maxing things, how people are grinding out the meta, but also check out things like this where it's, all right, like what is this frame really built to do? Well, let's not try and, what is it, to a hammer everything's a nail, like if you've got a style, you're just going to try and force that style on everything. And sometimes, especially if you're in the meta, you know what you're doing, you're gaming it, cool. But sometimes it helps to take a step back, especially if you're newer, and look at the why of something, look at maybe, a perspective other than your own, to try and get a better ability to analyze something. So when you start building your frame, you'll have not just your understanding of things in your head, because experience counts, but other people's experiences should count for a lot. And that's why we're all here doing the YouTubey streamy bits. So, anyways, have a good night, everybody. Make sure you're staying safe with the COVIDs and keeping your family safe and close, and do something nerdy later. All right, bye, guys.